Our scripture lesson today comes from Isaiah chapter 60. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For darkness shall cover the earth, and thick darkness the people. But the Lord will arise upon you, and his glory will appear over you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Lift up your eyes and look around. They all gather together. They come to you. Your sons shall come from far away, and your daughters shall be carried on their nurses' arms. Then you shall see, and you shall be radiant. Your heart shall thrill and rejoice, because the abundance of the sea shall be brought to you. The wealth of the nations shall come to you. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
So, spiritual alphabet. B is for beauty. Now, for both Patricia Farmer, in the reading that Daniel and Lonnie did, and for the prophet Isaiah, beauty has to do with light. God is luminous. God's light shines upon the world, and everyone that beholds that light becomes a shining being. Beauty is like a bright lure that attracts fish from the murky depths. It's like a luminous net gathering up all kinds of creatures into a larger pattern, into a larger purpose. Of course, in real life, fish do not want to be lured into a net and captured. But people do like being lured by beauty and being captivated by it. They want to be gathered up into a greater pattern of meaning. We want to feel ourselves to be a part of something amazing and beautiful. So, Jesus sends us out to be fishers of men and women. I got to practice that a little bit when, quite a few years ago, a friend and I got drafted into the Vacation Bible School. My friend's name was Craig. He and I were both kind of, very intellectual types, and so we weren't really seeing how we were going to fit in with Vacation Bible School and little kids. But they thought of something that we could handle. Our job was to act out being fishers of children. So what we were supposed to do, we were supposed to run around the church with our net, a big king-size bed sheet, and drop our nets over the kids. We would be fishers of children. Well, Craig and I, we thought maybe that wasn't quite enough, so we kicked it up a notch. We not only dropped the net over the kids, we scooped them up in it and then swung them back and forth. The kids really liked that kind of fishing. So, you might say they found it very alluring. So alluring, in fact, that the fish were chasing us, trying to jump into our net. So it's kind of fun. They kept coming back for more. So this is the sense in which beauty is captivating. It's an alluring force. It's something that we want to jump into and be a part of. And you get this kind of alluring image in Isaiah. God's glorious beauty is described as the sunrise in the morning. People in exile see the sun. They've been covered in darkness and despair, and now they can see things more clearly, and they have reason to hope. Now sons and daughters, it says, are finding their way back home, coming together as families, coming together as communities. The light of God's love and hope lures people back to Jerusalem, so that they can live together as part of this greater purpose, this greater path. Verse 5 says, then you shall see and be radiant. Your heart shall thrill and rejoice, because the abundance of the sea shall be brought to you. Of course, this is referring to the people that are coming back. It's referring to the merchants who are coming back, so that life is coming back to the Holy Land, prosperity. All of these things are beginning to emerge. So the light of God, it's shining on this return of the people, the rebuilding of community.